Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the co-main event of the evening. A lightweight fight brought to you by 42nd Brewery. From Thirsty Thursday to Ship-Faced Sunday, 42nd Brew has a beer for you. Swing by to socialize, relax, and unwind at their Kingston, Massachusetts location. But tonight, crush a 42nd Brew lightweight lager to the face in preparation for this lightweight fight. And this is for the OG Championship, scheduled for 5 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. 94 combined years of age between these two OGs in this sport. Let's do this. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, holding a professional mixed martial arts record of 1-1. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 155 pounds. From Revere, Massachusetts, he's representing Sit Your Tongue. Let's hear it for Brian Cosco. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, holding a professional mixed martial arts record of 1-0. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 155 pounds. From Plymouth, Massachusetts, representing Daniel Gracie Plymouth, let's hear it for Greg Jonesy Skin and Bones Jones! And when the action begins, our referee for this OG Championship fight is Chris Burke.
All right, Brian Cosco in the red corner with the blue trunks. Greg Jones in the blue corner with the white tight trunks. Let's go. And they touch him up in the middle. Let's go.
This fight clock is brought to you by
both trying to find their range here.
Drunken Ape Wino.
Ooh,
for the
Cosco, nice double leg, going right into side control, getting his hips to the right side.
Oh, getting the half guard.
Settles for half.
I almost said Craig Jones. That's not Craig Jones. Greg Jones.
A little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Cosco establishing top position here, not rushing to pass, kind of just holding it here.
Working to get that inside hook. Now he's got both butterfly.
50-year-old Greg Jones, 44-year-old Brian Cosco, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. The fountain of youth is somewhere in New England, I swear.
Absolutely.
It's in this cage.
Yeah.
Greg Jones with the feet on the hip.
Yeah, Greg Jones' jiu-jitsu is no joke.
Working for that triangle.
I like how he keeps going to those butterfly hooks and then switching back to feet on the hips, trying to make space here for a quick technical get-up maybe.
Oh.
Way to play with the hips and try to play with the balance there.
Cosco being relentless with the pressure here up top. Trying to rain down some ground and pound here.
Way to use those feet and hips to push and get back up.
That was beautiful. That was in on his own single.
Cosco looked for a guillotine briefly, but Greg Jones with the top position now.
We talked about this all night, how terrible this position is when your head's up against the cage and you can't really move.
Oh yeah, it would probably pay dividends for Jones to posture up and just hip in, throw his legs against the cage wall and lay some ground and pound here.
He's trying to trap that arm underneath the body.
Oh yeah, okay.
But now he's back to punching.
Cosco doing a good job of controlling Greg Jones' top hand, or at least it was briefly. Good head pressure from Greg Jones here, circling him away from the cage wall. Oh yeah, he's getting gnarly with that head pressure.
I'd like to see him throw some punches, though, get his guard open. Maybe start to pass. Even an elbow over the top with that left hand.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know everyone loves that wrist control, but you can always switch back and forth between spamming that left punch right there. And if you want to go back to it, you can, but let's get some damage here.
Jones looking for those little windows of opportunity to find a strike to land. Cosco doing a good job keeping his guard closed and mitigating the posture of Greg Jones here.
There's some damage.
Like you said, Valdina, that head pressure is real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like really trying to grind his face into him.
Cosco almost had a grip of it. He's got one arm and he uses it to sweep. He went for the Kimura.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's got a straight arm lock he's going for. Back to the Kimura. Now we end up in the north-south.
What did we?
And now Greg is on top.
What did we say about the craftiness and the scrambles that Cosco can present?
That was sneaky.
That was sneaky. Good little elbow there from Greg.
Got a little overzealous with the in the transition and didn't keep it. But very crafty from Brian Cosco, and Greg Jones savvy to it, trying to find his own crucifix here.
Smart trapping the arm. Elbow here. He's pushing on the face. Elbow.
If you can post, you can elbow.
If you can post, you can elbow. Exactly.
He
wants that submission.
He might be feeling something with the balance. Oh, knee on the neck. Nasty.
Yeah,
I'd like to see more elbows here. More elbows.
Oh, he's digging his chin into him. He's making it nasty. Going for the Americana here.
Very high and in full
10
mount.
seconds.
Short time on the clock. Short time on the clock.
This is where you should let go and just hit.
Yeah, you're not going to finish the Americana here. He's definitely safe.
He's going to hold it out.
Crowd going nuts. But Greg Jones finishing in top pressure with an Americana bite. But yeah, that Americana, you got to get the elbow lower on the hip to get that torque in the shoulder. Cosco was safe there.
I always like to transition to side control when I have that position.
Yeah, Greg Jones is finding his comfort level in there, and Cosco minding his P's and Q's, finding the way to survive there, and still trying his best to find windows to sweep, create offense there. That was really close.
That Kimura grip as Brianna and Brittany, the lovely ring card girls, get us ready for round 2 with the OG belt. Johnny Cupcakes, former opponent and competitor against you, Greg Jones versus Brian Cosco. Round 1, what'd you see against these OGs?
Awesome stuff by these two guys. Keep an eye on the little details. You can already see that both of these gentlemen are so experienced. They're using little techniques that you might miss in the transitions that are so important. I think that the gas tank of each of these men is going to be the most important part. If this fight continues on for much longer, which guy has more gas? I don't want to judge, but older gentlemen tend to have smaller gas tanks. So whoever has a little bit more is going to end up taking advantage in the later rounds.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is an OG title fight. Is this 5 rounds?
Yeah, 5 5-minute rounds, baby.
Oh, man.
It's going to whoever's got the bigger gas tank or the later bedtime.
Oh, nice snappy jab right off the bat. Here we go.
No disrespect to either of these guys right there. I shouldn't have said that. They're both extremely insane competitors. Look at the big slam right in front of us from Brian Cosco.
Look at that. He's like, he heard that bedtime comment. Was just like, that's it.
That was almost like a jump scare.
I know.
Ah, that came up
right
out of
at
nowhere right there.
Thank God the cage is here.
Cosco looking for a bite on the
That
neck on his
guillotine.
own. He's on the wrong side to get his hips in play here, but still a good bite, and he's got a hell of a grip.
Now he's giving up his good position, flat on his back now.
He relinquished position, going for that submission there, and Greg Jones making the most of it.
If Cosco is smart, he'll go for that Kimura again because Greg is so fixated on trapping that hand, but Kimura's there all day.
I'm not sure if it was intentional, but that was the first elbow I think I saw land here out of Greg Jones. I think he was going to frame onto his face with the elbow, but it landed.
There it is. That last one was intentional.
I'm sure with the great expertise in the corner, with Loco Lobo there, he's telling him, listen, man, you got to start checking those bows. They're there. As he is.
Cosco, though, so tough. Always has been.
For sure. He had a humongous slam there with that double leg.
If he's going to use this lockdown, he's got to get the balance to go forward. He can't just stay here just keeping himself in this position. He's going to use it to get Greg above his head and start to work to get out.
Yeah, the lockdown's out now. Greg Jones in a wide open half guard. Content to stay here and just slam elbows.
This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the night here. I love staying in half guard if I'm in MMA. The damage is there. It's a great control point. And you can dictate where the fight wants to go.
Yeah. He's got to use that lockdown to try to work to get him off balance. He's just going to keep himself flat here.
Really, just grinding that face with the head pressure here still.
Those little things like that, just grinding the forehead into somebody's face, a forearm.
Yeah.
It's nasty. Cover up the nose. I love it. It's nasty. It's mean. This is why we love the fight game.
Cosco's got to work to get like an inside hook or start to work out the back door. This lockdown isn't working well for him.
Yeah, he's definitely got to start actively looking for different ways up and out. Jones looking for that crucifix here.
Yeah, he likes to keep going back to that.
More than halfway through this round, and Greg has had most of the top control.
Yeah, and Cosco doing a good enough job of nullifying a lot of the damage that he's been taking. We haven't had a pro fight go to the distance yet.
You know, he keeps going for that, like, trying to keep that wrist pinned down, but if you can do that, you can slap with that hand, man. You can do some little shots here.
Cosco looking for that guillotine again, but again, his hips are on the wrong side. Might just be trying to control the posture.
I'd like to see him even just work to get his guard back.
Yeah, for sure. He's just trying to, he's content with his bottom half. With a minute left in the fight, a minute left in the round, rather. You need to do something to win the round back. And lockdown ain't doing it.
And very selective when he postures up like this to rain down strikes. Knowing he's got a minute left, taking some chances now. Good pace for it being the OG championship, if I'm not lying myself right here. These guys are putting the work in.
No doubt. Which is where I kind of understand Brian Cosco being on the bottom. It's a grueling fight so far. You know, 2 rounds in the books now almost.
Now he's working to take the back.
That was
very smart.
And this is Jones' specialty. Jonesy Skin and Bones loves the rear naked
10
choke.
seconds left.
Got that face crank, never mind. Cosco, such a warrior, avoiding that submission.
He's finishing strong with the submission attempts at the end of each round. I mean, he smothered him that round, but at the end of each round, he's going for some sort of submission.
For sure, those sub attempts are there. If you're trying to get those firing off a little bit sooner in the round, you might see him finish here. But Cosco's staying tough, making sure he's defensively sound.
Both of them with great corners. Jerry Muse, Andy Cody in the corner of Brian Cosco, coaching him into adjustments. Greg Jones, he's Skin and Bones with Josh Mead and Local Lobo. And of course, the lovely Brittany and Brianna.
I wonder if Cosco's going to try to shoot again like he did in the last 2 rounds. I mean, it hasn't gotten him in a dominant position, so I wonder if he's going to game plan differently this round.
Yeah, not much on the feet yet from either of these guys. They're kind of just taking it to the ground and scrapping it out down there.
It does seem like the grappling department is kind of favoring Greg Jones here. I'd love to see Brian Cosco maybe even feint the shot, because now Greg Jones knows it's coming so much.
Yep.
Feint the shot, come up top with a big hook or something.
Absolutely. Greg Jones not even looking tired at all.
Oh, he's ready.
The cornrows are out though.
I know.
He's got like a two-faced cornrow hairdo right now. One side's still in, the other side's just parakeet hair.
And they touch him up.
Cockatoo, whatever that bird is. Oh, right hand from Jones and a left hook counter from Cosco.
Oh, big
right
shots.
into a takedown.
It's almost like a trigger to have to go for that shot after he lands a couple strikes here. Gotta protect that neck.
Jones has a good bite. He's got a good bite on that. And he's got the right hip in play to finish this choke. And depending on what kind of grip he's got, never mind. Cosco, savvy to it, popped his head out.
I was thinking that Greg was going to reverse him over to mount with that guillotine, but lost the inside hook.
As the sit-your-tongue corner yells there, stay on top. Great advice. You got the takedown multiple times now. Don't get swept. Stay on top. Be conscientious about where you are and get some damage going.
Yeah, got to make up for lost time. And he still has time. I mean, this is round 3. There's still 5.
Oh, he pulls guillotine as well.
Right as Greg Jones was transitioning, and it looked like he popped out. Yes, he's out.
He's been doing that. He's been going for submissions and giving up his good position.
Very sneaky stuff, though. That's his forte.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been paying off for him now. He's got to keep a plan B in play for when he doesn't get it to get back up, because once he's here in this position, he's had no answer for Greg Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of it is just, you know, once you get into this bad position, you can't settle. We were talking about this wet blanket effectiveness from Greg Jones, and this is exactly what's happening here. You need to sneak in those sneaky transitions to, you know, to sweep, make space, use the cage to get up.
Left hand on your hook, Brian.
Yeah, he's still using that lockdown position, which, I mean, it's tough here, especially when he's against the cage.
And he's going for that high Americana again. He's got to bring that elbow down to the hip, and he's got to get his left leg out and across in side control if he wants to start.
We call that a whale tail at my gym. He needs to get his heel to his ass.
There we go.
Whale tail.
I got you. Makes perfect sense. I see that. Whale tail it. The arm is not being relinquished by Cosco. Greg Jones be wise to get back to that ground and pound.
Now, if Greg Jones wants to keep going back to that Americana attack, he can also transition to a straight arm log. I think would be pretty effective, as it's being able to keep going straight there.
Might be setting up the arm bar against
yeah.
the right arm right now, but he might have like a smother choke with his chest and an arm triangle grip. He looks like he's cutting off carotid with that shoulder of Brian Cosco right there in the forearm grip. Cosco doesn't like this right now. It's not an arm triangle, but it's a smother. It's an OG tactic. Let me tell you, it exists. Now he relinquishes him.
Just punches. Oh, right to the neck. Right
he's
to
under
the
the chin. This could be it.
That might be it.
No hooks even in.
Might not need him. He's got that neck fully cinched. Now a hook flattening him out.
Plenty of time left in the round.
Cosco's so tough, though. He's trying to get that chin back underneath.
Oh, and he tapped.
There's the tap.
Third round rear naked choke for Greg Jones.
Greg Jones, his skin and bones, is the OG champ of Cage Titans. Plymouth Memorial Hall, Plymouth, Massachusetts. He can't even climb the cage right now. Don't blow out a hip doing that. Oh, and there he is. He's celebrating. He wants that belt, and he wants his town to freaking know it. Good job of the commission getting him down. We don't need any unwarranted injuries here. He ain't as young as he used to be. But man, he can dance, he can fight, he'll pay for your dinner, and he'll strut that gold around town for some time to come.
It's incredible how he doesn't look tired.
Yeah,
He
he's in
still
great
looks
shape.
good to go.
He's in great shape.
And Brian Cosco cutting it out. What a war for these two older gentlemen, these true OGs in this game, showing and proving to everybody out there it's not too late, never too late to go pursue your dreams and achieve something like that. Nobody, very few people have the balls, have the heart to step into this cage. And for these guys to be doing it this late in life, God love them. Thank you for the amazing fight statistics there, brought to you by Spectation Sports here. We're going to make this official and crown our original gangster old guy champ.
Now listen, I'm not saying that Greg Jones is not in good shape. He is. Look at him, right? He's not even huffing and puffing and all that. He's looking good. He's looking shredded. But he was also, I have to appreciate the economic ability he had throughout this entire fight.
Absolutely.
He was in top pressure. Of course, a lot of people were probably thinking like, oh, he could damage more. He could throw a lot more strikes. But man, he was being so economic. He was patiently waiting. This is a 5-round fight. And I think he played the entire fight perfect with pace.
I totally agree. Super, super smart. He was taking advantage of all the mistakes that Cosco was making, and I think that that's, you know, intelligent fighting.
No doubt. Brian Cosco, though, man, he put up a hell of a fight. He's as tough as they come.
Absolutely.
He was staying true to his defense for, you know, almost 3 full rounds. And he had plenty of great moments in this fight as well with his takedowns.
No doubt. I think he'll learn a lot just watching himself in this fight also.
Oh, yeah. The winner you learn.
No doubt.
Let's hear it for these two, ladies and gentlemen. Referee Chris Burke has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 3, giving you your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke and new first ever OG champion, Greg Jonesy Skin and Bones Jones.
Greg Jones got some new hardware.
Love it.
Keep it going for both of them. 44-year-old Brian Cosco, 50-year-old Greg Jones, the OGs in this game. Keep the noise going. Don't forget the after party at Tavern on the Wharf. 1 fight to go.
Greg Jones, what a guy, what a character.
So loved here, obviously.
He's a wild man. Boss man Michael Rivera having some words with the new OG belt champ. And here's Johnny Cupcakes with the interview.
I'm with your winner, Greg Jones. My friend, and new, and first OG champion of Cage Titans. Take me some of the emotions that are coursing through your veins right now.
You know, it takes a minute to absorb everything that really just happened here, and took months to get here and minutes to finish. I just want to thank all my family and friends, my great wife, who's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I got to give my whole family, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, everything, all of you guys. I can't even name everyone right now. Local Lobo, Josh Meehan, Jeff Joy, Greg Rubello. The line goes on and on. I love all of you. Kane, dude, I love you. My son, Grant, I can't forget you in this speech, buddy. You inspire me every day to do better. I want to be the best dad for you that I can, and I always will. I love all you guys like my family and my friends. I treat my business like I treat this cage. I'll never stop. I'll always conquer. There's no end to this. I will get what I want. And I appreciate everything that Povere and his family, his friends, and every one of his mentors has stood here to accomplish today, and offering me this title belt for the first time. I will defend this with my life, and I'll see where it takes me. I am doing the Pan Mass. I'm doing the Pan Mass. It's a 187-mile bike run with my wife for the cancer awareness, and I'll be donating $12,000 to that fund. And the purse here will go towards that fund for all the cancer survivors, family and friends, business owners, everyone who struggles with cancer and the fight to supply enough money for the cure. I'm here for you guys. I'm here forever, and I will love you forever. Thank you very much.
My friend, you are aging in reverse, but you are the true OG. Tell me about that first attempt at the cage climb.
Hold on, what was it, Joe?
Tell me about that first attempt when you went to climb the cage.
Oh my God, dude. So, motherfucker, Brian, you are tough, man. I'm a skinny little motherfucker, bro. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm the same size this way as I am that way. But yeah, that kid puts on a hell of a fight. He's way more advanced in the cage than I am. He knows a lot of submissions, and he can stick with the game and really put a lot of pressure on where you don't realize how bad it is when you guys are yelling, do this, do that. It's not. This one mistake from this kid could cost everything. He's no joke. He's not to be reckoned with. He deserves this belt as much as I do. He's one stand-up motherfucker, and I got to give my hats off to that fucking guy. Cosco, you're a winner, dude. A winner.
The story of the fight was those sweeps and reversals that you were getting back on top, staying on top with that pressure. Take me through some of the thoughts that were going through your head in those scrambles, because they were vital to the victory.
Well, first of all, I want to start with some striking, which I can't get through to him. I mean, I just tried. His striking game's not that good either, but we're more grappler orientated fighters. And on the sweeps, I've been practicing the butterfly sweep and regaining control and taking the arm to get position and getting the strikes, elbows. Brian's just super good at blocking all those. You know, I twisted his fucking arm backwards, dude. He just laid there and laughed at me. You know, I'm like, is this fucker gonna break or not, dude? And he's super tough, dude. Those submission reversals are not easy, dude. He's a monster. He's a lot bigger than I am, a lot stronger than I am. I got the fucking top mount, and I had everything I could do. That's why I couldn't get up top of the cage, but get what? If I need to grab a TV off that motherfucking wall, I'll get over that cage and grab it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick reminder that the official Cage Titans 62 after party is taking place at Tavern on the Wharf, directly across the street from the back of the building we are all currently in. Hope to see you there, grabbing a beer with your favorite fighters as this next fight is brought to us.
To see you continue to get in here and showcase the skills that you're adding every day. So give me some shout outs.
Well, actually, I'm bad at the point of view that Cupcakes just asked me to do, and I'm kind of not thinking clearly right now. What shout-outs do you want me to give?
Your team, the army of people that support you.
Like I said, top of the chart. I mean, Loco and his family, Jeanette wraps my hands. I can go right down, Josh Meehan, Jeff Joy. I've trained with my whole fucking group of Brazilian jiu-jitsu counterparts down at the Dan Gracie and Hyannis. I'm honestly like stuttering for words right now because I'm really fatigued and lost for it. But if we could recap, if we recapped everything, I can bring you down to the fucking which way the wind blows. Like I said, everyone in here deserves this title. They all work hard. Winner or loser in this cage. Who's doing this shit? Not many motherfuckers do this. Get up, daily grind. All of us fucking guys that get in here, and girls, dude, you don't know what the aspect is until you get in here, and I suggest you try it. Any of the boos out there, hop in here and fucking find out. I'll tell you what, it's a daily grind. You have your fucking 8 cylinders have to be running. You're skipping 1 cylinder, dude, you're fucking done. And you will be humbled quickly, very quickly.
I think that was good. We have a lot of OGs around that maybe want the shot at that title. Do you have anybody in mind that you would like to face off against, to put this up against?
Please forgive me if I did forget to mention everyone in here. That's a tough fucking match to mention. Any OGs that want to represent this title, right? I haven't thought about this as far as who's stepping up in the promoters, my coaches, everyone will take it as it comes and see where it fits, you know? No, it's taking anyone to get my fucking head bashed in for you guys. That's the only way I can get my family to get fucking Christmas is be in this cage, dude. I don't celebrate anything but the fucking cage. It is a vacation, but I'm not losing my fucking mind over it. Yeah, so anyone that wants to have a great fight like fucking me and Brian, let my coaches know, let Povere know, we'll line it up. I got to do the 200 fucking mile bike race. I'm taking the summer for a questionable vacation because this was my first for the fucking year being in this cage. And now I'm going to go to real vacation with my wife in fucking some Jamaican or Calibra or something like that. We'll have fun. I love you guys. Give me another question.
I love it. You're a true inspiration. The fact that you're still going, manifesting this, and making things like this happen is seriously impressive. And it's an honor to interview you here. Your winner and new OG champ, Greg Jones.